Two. All right, welcome you guys to our What is Coaching coffee chat. So today's call is really going to be focused on sharing more about this coaching opportunity, what it entails, how we got started in this, what it's done for us, and then what that looks like for you guys, like the time and tasks. What do we actually do in the day-to-day? What is the income potential? Do you need to have a social media following? Do you need to be really fit? Do you need all these things? Like, we will cover all of that, but I also would love for you guys to chat in the chat box. What are some questions that maybe you guys have or hesitations you have about becoming a coach? Like, this looks awesome, but I'm scared about XYZ, because we definitely want to cover those for you guys on the call today. So I have a PowerPoint that we're going to share and kind of walk through. And then at the end, I'll open it up for some Q&A so that you guys can ask any questions that you might have. We'll keep it short and sweet for you, respect everybody's time. Because also, like I said, I don't know if you guys saw the big news yesterday, but Felix and I just bought a brand new house. So I'm super excited. So I'm downstairs in our apartment lobby right now doing this call because our apartment is a mess. There's boxes everywhere and the mover's going to be here in a couple hours. So I have a lot to do today. So we'll be quick, but I'm just super excited because I was sharing yesterday, like, it's so crazy to think back. I started this business 5 years ago. I was like 21 years old, senior in college, studying apparel merchandising, no intention whatsoever of starting my own business, becoming a fitness coach. If you would have told me that my life would look like it looks like today, that I would be closing on a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house and moving in and living in New York, I would have thought you were crazy. Like, there is no freaking way. So it's just so crazy, like full circle to look back yesterday, and now I'm like getting emotional again. But yesterday I like was having tears come up because I'm just like so grateful. And it was a call just like this that I got on and had no idea that this was going to change my life. You know, I got on a call like this just to learn more info. I was skeptical. I was scared. I didn't think I could do it. I was like, I'm not fit. I can't even barely help myself. So how am I going to help other people? I'm a mess. I have no social media. I'm awkward. I don't know how to talk to people online, like all the things. I was scared of all of it. And I thought maybe it was some scam. I had no idea. And I just heard these people's stories. I saw what was possible, and I saw what a positive community this was and how much this opportunity was going to better my life, regardless of what happened with it on the business side of things. And so I ended up just saying, you know, what the heck? Why not? Like, let me just give this my best shot and go for it, because if they can, I can too. So that's my hope today, is just to share with you guys kind of how I got started. Because when I started, now that I do this full time, I didn't start that way. I started busy college student. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see the PowerPoint that I have. All right. Can everybody see this good? I'll put it in present mode. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I'm sweating already. I get what I call the passion sweat. So every time I speak, 5 years later, I still get nervous. So that is totally normal. But I also just get really, really passionate about sharing this and what I do, because it's impacted my life so many ways. All right, let's go back to the beginning. I don't know why I ended up on that slide. Okay, so welcome. I'd love to know like where you guys are all tuning in from. So if you can throw it in the chat box. I'm over here in Rochester, New York, where everybody is at. And then I'll get into my story. So a lot of you probably know me, but my name is Cassidy. And like I said, started this business 5 years ago. I was a former collegiate athlete. So like sports, all that stuff had always been, being a part of a team was a big part of my life. And after sports, I felt really lost. Like, I didn't know who I was, what I was supposed to do anymore. I didn't really have genuine friendships. I was missing that community, being a part of something bigger than myself, like having that accountability, all those things, people pushing me. And so I was working 3 jobs, going to school full time, like psycho busy life, but I was that person that just was always busy, like always adding more and more things to my plate than I could handle, because then I didn't have to think about what was going on in my life, right? Like the busier that I kept myself, the less I had to think about everything that I didn't want to think about. That's truthfully why. And I also had a huge goal of graduating college debt free. And I was came from a family that didn't have a lot. I mean, they gave us everything they could, but they didn't have a lot, but we also weren't like poverty poor to get full financial aid. So I had to pay for school myself, and I worked like 60, 70 hours a week during the summers, 3 jobs during school while I was playing collegiate sports, like craziness, so that I could pay for school and graduate debt free. And I'm proud to say that I did. That was a huge accomplishment for me. And honestly, a huge reason why I was able to is because of this business. So I started my senior year. Like I said, I was really busy, had no idea what I was doing, and I was afraid that I wouldn't have time because, like I said, I had so much already on my plate. I was like, I don't know if I have time to do this. I was barely making ends meet, like living paycheck to paycheck. Like I was the person that was going to the grocery store, putting the stuff on the cart line, adding it up on my phone and being like, yeah, that's not going to work. Transferring funds over from savings to checking, asking them to remove this item because I couldn't afford it. Like it was not fun, not a fun place to be. But that was my life, and I had no purpose, no passion. I truthfully wasn't even in a field of study in college that I was really passionate about. I just got to the point where I changed my major so many times that I didn't really have an option. I was like, all right, I need to just stick with something and commit, because at this point, like I don't want to keep switching my majors and be here for 12 years. So I chose apparel merchandising, thought that I wanted to go be a buyer for Nordstrom or something, and then realized I did not want to live in the city. Like I'm not a big city girl at all. And so I knew that wasn't going to work out for me, because you have to go to like New York City or LA, and that's just not my place. So I was like, well, I'll just get the degree, I'll finish, because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what, I've been told all my life. You check these boxes, you'll find success in life, right? Like you go to school, you get a good job, you get the corporate salary and the benefits, and then you hopefully, make it to retirement at 65. Like that's what I thought the American dream was. I had no idea, that there was another option, because that's all I'd ever seen. And I felt really burnt out. I was just like going through the day to day, every single day, waking up, doing the same thing, feeling no purpose, no passion. It's 11:11. Sorry. I'm just like that's my angel number. So anyways, I found this opportunity, and I just, like I said, I was like, why not? I have literally nothing to lose. Like worst case scenario, I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. I'm going to meet some amazing friends and inspire some other people along the way. And if I end up making some extra income with it, then that's just an added bonus. But really what I was needing was this for myself. I needed to feel purpose again. I needed to feel passionate about something. I needed to continue to have accountability on my own journey, because I knew that I was the kind of person that would show up for others way more than I would show up for myself. Like, anybody else? Moms, I know that's you. And so I knew that if I had to show up, like it was my job to show up and share my journey, that it would hold me way more accountable. So selfishly, like that's why I started coaching. I also was really craving having really genuine friendships, because I didn't have that. I didn't have people in my circle that were like constantly lifting me up, supporting me, pushing me to grow. And I knew that I saw that in this. And so I wanted to be a part of the community. I wanted to have opportunities to travel more, because that was something I couldn't afford to do, but wanted to do. And I saw that there's so many opportunities to earn free trips with this. I thought obviously the income potential was incredible. And if I could, somehow find a way to even replace some of my part-time jobs with this, that would be awesome. So I could just focus on school, my relationship, and, do coaching. And actually that's what ended up happening. Is in the first few months, I was able to leave one of those part-time jobs, then I was able to leave the next one, and then I was able to leave the third one. And by the end of my senior year, all I was doing was school and coaching, and making all that income that I was from the 3 jobs just from this. And it was amazing. I was able to have so much more less stress. I started to work on myself. I started to get out of the rut that I was in mentally and emotionally, got in the best shape of my life, like even better than I was as a college athlete. And then within that first year and a half, I had already signed a job offer. And in May, I was supposed to go in August. And I said, hey, actually, I'm not going to go. Like, I'm not going to go work for somebody else's dreams, have them tell me when to show up, what to wear to work, and live, under somebody else's terms, have 10 vacation days a year, and be living off paycheck to paycheck again, basically, because I thought in my head like $40,000 was like a lot of money. And then I realized real quickly it was not, especially after taxes and all these things. And so I ended up pursuing this full time because I'd already matched my salary. And now I look back and it was literally the best decision I ever could have made. And it's so crazy to see the ripple effect of what that one decision I made to say yes to coaching, and having no idea where this was going to take me, to where I am today, like 27 years old, debt free, buying my second home. Like, I have a home in Arizona and a home in New York now. In the most incredible relationship with somebody that actually loves me for who I am and supports me and lifts me up and cares for me. And I love myself. That's a huge growth journey that has happened for me through this as well. I'm getting to travel so much. I got to take my mom on a dream vacation, totally paid for. I have time freedom, financial freedom. Like, I get to wake up every day and schedule my day however I please. If I want to go to a coffee shop and hang out with friends in the middle of a Wednesday, I can. If I want to, book a flight tomorrow and go visit my mom in Arizona, I can, because I can take this with me anywhere that I go. And having that time freedom is more valuable to me than anything, because I don't want to miss moments anymore. I don't, especially once I have kids one day, I don't want to feel like I'm just constantly working and I can't, be the one to pick them up from school and drop them off. I can't be at the field trips. I can't be at their sporting events because I have to be working. So the time freedom for me is huge. But like I said, everybody has a different journey with this, and everybody has a different why. Some of you might just be here because you're like, yo, I really need the extra accountability on my own journey. I know I'll show up for others more than I will myself. Or maybe you need the community. Maybe you need those friendships. Maybe you need something that, as a mom, it just gives you another identity, like, something else that you can be and do that's for you, that also benefits you. Like, when else do you have a job that your job is to take care of yourself, that your job is to be the number one best version of you? I don't know any other job that there is that, that's your job, and that people are truly caring about your wealth or your health and well-being. Your job is to work out, is to take care of yourself, it's to read personal development, work it on your mindset, fuel your body with good nutrition, and share that with others to inspire them to start their journey. Because imagine if your coach had never invited you, never shared their journey, and you were never here, and your life had never been changed the way that it has. So it's your duty to pay that forward, because there's somebody else out there feeling exactly like you were, stuck, lost, needing this, and you sharing it gives them the opportunity to change their life. And I promise you, that's the best feeling ever, when you get those messages like, girl, I just got a message this morning. Oh my gosh, so excited, non-scale victory. I just put on a dress that I've been trying to fit in for years and haven't been able to zip up. And I put it on today and I felt so good. And that like literally gives me chills. I got addicted to that feeling. I got addicted to helping people. And when you do that, that's when this business explodes. That's when you have the potential to really change a lot of lives and build a successful, full-time income for yourself, if that's what you want. But we also have a lot of people that do this on the side, that do it part-time, that do it as a hobby. So it really can be whatever you want it to be for yourself. I'm going to let Keisha share her story.
Okay, no idea how I'm gonna follow all that up, because I'm like passion sweating from you talking. So bear with me, guys. And I'm sick, so I sound like a crazy person. But my story is a lot different than Cassidy's. I actually started out as a client of someone on Cassidy's team. I was a client of hers, and I wanted nothing to do with coaching. I signed up for this like 6-week challenge because I was like one of those people who had tried everything to lose weight, like yo-yo dieter, used to try to go to the gym and then like fail and quit after like a week. And then I found this online boot camp. My coach at the time, she found me, and I was like, yeah, I'll do a challenge. Like I've done everything else. I've taken all the diet pills and done all the flat tummy teas and like wrapped my body in saran wrap. I was like, I'll try this. Like, what else? What the heck? Like, what do you have to lose? And like a week into me being a client, I like tried the workouts. I liked it. I was like, okay, this is cool. I can do this. And my coach messaged me and was like, hey, have you ever thought about coaching? And I was like, nope, don't ask me that ever again. I don't want to be a coach. Oh my gosh, you must be crazy asking me that. Like, I was so against it. And even though I was super against it, I still found myself Googling, like, is Beachbody coaching a scam? Like, is Beachbody coaching, is it real money? Like, I was like looking it up because I was curious, but I was like, no, there's no way this could work. But it was 2020 and everybody knows what that year was. So I stuck to my workouts for a little bit and I was like, still kind of curious. And she offered to send me a recording of this kind of call. And I listened to it and I heard Cassidy's story. This was like over a year ago. And I heard like so much of what she said resonated with me. And I was like, wow, I don't want to ever have that feeling again of going to swipe your card, buying groceries, like holding your breath, hoping your debit card works, right? Like I was like, oh my God, this could be something really legit. It sounds like it's cool. So it took me a little bit, but I did decide to go ahead and do it. And I was terrified. I was like, nobody's going to join me. People are going to be like, how are you coaching somebody? You're literally struggling through your fitness journey. But like Cassidy was saying, it's that extra layer of accountability that has helped keep me accountable and seeing success in my weight loss journey. But I was a brand new stay-at-home mom. I was super, super stressed out about not being able to contribute financially. And I was struggling to get results in my own journey before I did say yes to coaching. So now fast forward just over a year later, I hit my 1 year in November. I matched my salon income before tips. In month 5, I was a full-time hairstylist before the pandemic. And I'm now getting my own results again and excited about the journey, like so passionate about fitness now. And I was nowhere near that before this. I'm happier, stronger, and healthier, and way more confident. Like people in my life literally comment on it. And they're like, even if they like want nothing to do with the coaching side themselves, they're like, wow, I'm really glad you're doing this because it's clearly benefiting you in a lot of ways. And yeah, my mission is to show that fitness doesn't just have one look and to teach women it can be an act of self-love and not punishment. There's so many benefits to coaching. Obviously, it's hard to fit into this short little call, but I know Cassidy was mentioning like the travel and the trips. And that was something that really caught my attention because I've never been anywhere like out of the country at all. I've been to like Canada and that's it. So I was like, oh, that would be so cool if I could earn a trip, but who knows, maybe in 5 years I'll be able to earn one. And then I'm going on my first one in a couple months and I earned it last year. So this business is real. The possibilities are there. I definitely was so skeptical. So if you're looking at this stuff like, oh, it must be nice for you guys, you're going on a free trip, like you could absolutely do the same thing. So I'm going to let Cass take over again, but I had to get that out.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. And seriously, that's the thing, you guys, like she said, coaching could be so many things, depending on what it is that you want. Like I will tell you right now, though, the people that I see stick around long-term, get lifelong results and continue to like change their life are coaches. The people that just sign up as clients, they do it for a little while, they're kind of in and out dabbling because they don't have that level of accountability. And they don't have that connection to the team. It's so different when you have that. So even if that's all you want from it, like this is for you. But like I said, why not? You're already doing it, right? Like you're already wanting to work on yourself. You're already going to be doing the workouts. Some of you already are. Then why not share the journey? Like why not be able to help other people and maybe earn some extra income for yourself, get your products paid for, whatever it may be. So what is a coach? Like, what do we do? What's required? First of all, like I said, even if you just wanted to do this for the extra accountability on your journey, you can be a coach. Like this isn't something where you have sales quotas that you have to hit, or you need to order thousands of dollars worth of product and store it and try to sell it. Like, no, none of that. If you don't sell anything, nothing happens. Like you're not kicked off the team or something. So I just want that to be, first of all, for you guys, like there's no requirements for you. You can take this at whatever pace you want. If you're like me and you're like, yo, I'm ready to go, I want a different life, like I want to change everything, then you can. If you want to take it slow, you want to, you know, just kind of slowly start adding things up and test things out, you can. Like, you can do whatever you want with this. This is your business. You're the CEO. Nobody's going to tell you when you have to show up. Nobody's going to tell you what you have to do. Nobody's going to tell you how you have to do it or how fast you have to do it. That's totally up to you, which is the cool part. Like, coaching doesn't discriminate. This is literally for everybody. It's as long as you are willing to work hard and you care about helping other people, like that's where your mission is, that's where you're coming from. And you are coachable, right? Like, you're willing to learn, you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, because we are going to ask you to do that, right? Because guess what? That's when you grow. That's when good things happen, is when you step out of that comfort zone. When you stay in that comfort zone, the comfort zone is where we go to die. So I don't want anybody hanging out there. So we are going to ask you to get out of your comfort zone, but only because we know it's going to help you grow, and because we know it's going to positively impact your life. And I'm also never going to tell you to do something that I don't do or that I haven't done that has helped me, right? Like, I'm not asking you to show up and share your results because it's not going to benefit you. I'm asking you to show up and share your results because I know it's scary to put yourself out there, but I also know how good it feels to get all those messages of people saying, wow, thank you so much for sharing. You inspired me to start my journey. So we're going to go over, you know, what those hesitations that you might have look like, and then what it takes time-wise and everything like that. So like I said, you can schedule this however you want. When I started, I did not have hours a day to work this business. Like, there's no way. I was so busy. So I just fit it into the pockets of my day. I'd do like 20 minutes first thing in the morning. I would get up, I'd read my personal development. I would check into my boot camp groups, make sure there wasn't any questions, see how everybody's doing, make a post. I'd work out. I'd record a couple clips during my workout. I'd post them. And then I would add like some type of call to action. Hey, my next group starts this day. Let me know if you want info on joining, whatever. And then I would answer some messages that I had in my inbox. And then I'd go on with my day. I'd go to school, I'd go to work, I'd do all the things. And in between, school and work, if I had a minute, I would check in and see if there's anything I needed to, respond to. Maybe I'd get a post up on my lunch break. And then at night, when I got home after everything was done, I would take another, 30 minutes or so, and I would sit down and I would finish whatever I needed to do. If I needed to add some new friends to continue growing my network, if I needed to reach out to some people and see if they wanted to join the next boot camp, if I needed to get a post up, if I needed to get on a team call and listen to that. So whatever it was, I just fit it into the pockets of my day. And you can literally build a full-time business in an hour or two a day. If you are effective and efficient and you follow we're going to literally give you a tracker that tells you exactly what to do. Like, hey, add these people, add this many people on Facebook. Hey, send these kind of messages, like everything. It's literally laid out for you. So there's no guesswork. As long as you follow that tracker and check off the boxes of the activities that are going to actually grow your income and business, then you'll be successful. If you get on and you scroll reels and you mess around on social media, you're not going to build a business. You're not going to be successful, right? But you don't need a lot of time. You just need to be efficient with your time. And then, like I said, later on, as this became full-time for me, then I started to add more, put more time in, but it's also because my business grew and because I had more people. Like, now I have a whole team of people. I have thousands of clients, hundreds of coaches. So there's a lot more for me to do now than it was when I was just doing this part-time. There's so many different ways that we earn an income. So you get 25% commission for every single person that you help. So say you get signed up with a challenge pack, you start your journey, your workouts, your nutrition, everything, you're rocking it. You start getting results, you're feeling really good, you share your results, and maybe some people at work are asking you what you're doing. They're like, hey, you've seemed really happy and like glowing lately. What have you been doing? You look so good. And you're like, oh, I've been doing these workout programs. I'm a part of this accountability group. I have support. It's been so much fun. I drink this superfood shake every day that has really been helping me with my sweet tooth and my digestion, or whatever it is, you share that and they're like, hey, I'd like to do that too. And you get them signed up with the same package that you got, and you'll instantly get that 25% commission for them for that original order. Plus you'll continue to get paid, you know, as long as they continue to order supplements and things, you'll continue getting paid from that. So each person that you add, that pay is going to keep building up, right? Because you add a one person and then they keep ordering. Now you add a new person, they keep ordering. It's going to keep growing. Then you also have several different opportunities to earn bonuses, weekly bonuses, quarterly bonuses, yearly bonuses, all the different things, which range anywhere from a couple $100 to $60,000 quarterly. Like, I'm not joking. The income potential is ridiculous. Okay. You also have the opportunity to earn free trips. So like we said, Keisha and I are about to go to Punta Cana in March, totally paid for, all-inclusive resort, like balling out bougie. It's so fun. There's parties, there's like food, there's workouts. It's just a blast. And then we have like our annual convention this summer that we'll be going to as well. And you can earn your ticket to that free in your first few months as a coach. If you help 3 people each month, you'll get your ticket paid for to go to that event. So like, it's so easy. And if you just help a few people every month, then you'll earn the free trip every year that we have that we're going on. You guys have seen me go literally so many places: Mexico, Punta Cana, Indianapolis, like St. Louis. I mean, I've gone more places than I could even imagine because of coaching, and it's giving me the opportunity to travel, which I love, especially because on these trips you get to bring somebody. So like, I get to treat Felix to a dream vacation paid for, and I got to treat my mom. Hey mom, guess what? I'm taking you on a vacation, all inclusive, to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, on a vacation you never would have been able to go on, and you don't have to worry about anything. Like, just get your plane ticket and I'll see you there and we'll celebrate. How cool is that? So like I said, I've been able to pay off my mortgage. I've been able to pay off my debt. I've been able to, this is from a slide from my friend Mariah, who was on the call last time with us. So she built a bit of beautiful backyard for her kids. But like, for us right now, you know, getting this new house, it was huge because we have room for the dogs. There's a fenced backyard, and we're getting a garage built. So that's not cheap. And like I said, I matched my salary before. So there's a lot of income opportunity if it's something that, you know, you want to have more freedom and you want to be able to replace your job, or if you just want this to be a side thing for some extra money to get your nails done. You know, that's how it started for me. And then it grew to me wanting to do this full time. I'll insert the income disclaimer though, just to, you know, be safe. There's no level of success or income guaranteed, obviously. Like, it each depends on your level of work and efforts and skill and diligence. But the opportunity is there for everybody to do whatever it is that you want. And whatever you come in and say, hey, this is my goal, this is what I want from this, I'm going to give you a game plan and say, all right, let's go. Here's how we can make that happen for you. So like I said, you know, you don't have to worry about being salesy, right? Like, we're not here to sling shakes and you know, get people signed up with nothing. Like, that's not what we're doing. This is not a pyramid scheme. That's totally illegal. And I would not be where I am today if I was doing a scam. Like, let's just be real. Also, I just could not do that. I couldn't go sell cars either. I'm just not that kind of person. I got asked to work at Buckle when I was younger, and I was like, yeah, no, because it's all commission based. And I hated every time I go in there, they're like shoving stuff in my dressing room that's not even my size. Like, hey, try this shirt. And I'm like, these shoes are a size 8. I wear a 12. Like, what? Can you not? You know? And that's just not what we do here. We share our story. We share our message. We share our mission. We share our journey. I show up, I work on myself every day, and I share that journey because I know that there's somebody else on the other side of the screen that feels exactly like I felt, that's looking in the mirror, tearing herself apart, that's struggling to find a nutrition plan that is lifestyle based, where she doesn't feel restricted, that is struggling to feel purpose and passion in her life, that's looking for more fulfillment. And that's why I share, right? And I don't get on there and like, hey, buy my pre-workout, it's great, it'll do this and this and that. Like, that's not what I do. We share our journey, and it inspires other people, and we invite them to come do this with us, just like you would anything else that you love. Who's ever been like, hey, I got this bomb mascara, it's amazing, you need to try it? Like, that's what I do with my girlfriends, right? Because I genuinely like, you need this. That's the same thing that you're doing here. So obviously you need to fall in love with your journey. You need to get results, because if you don't, then you're going to feel like you're selling. But if you fall in love with the journey, you get awesome results, you truly love what we do and what we offer, then it's just going to be natural to want to share it, just like you would anything else you love. So like I said, you'll have an activity tracker just like this, literally walk you through every day what to do, fill it out. Super simple, super no guesswork. This isn't Survivor, you're not signing up and thrown in an island, hope you make it. No, we're going to walk you through the day to day. We're going to mentor you. We're going to help you see success. Like I said, you don't need to be an expert. I was not in the best shape of my life. People are inspired by your journey. They don't want to just see somebody who showed up at success, right? Like when you think about the most successful people and how inspiring their story is, it's because you got to see where they started. You heard the struggle they went through and how they overcame it and where they are today. It's not because they just, walked up upon success. So it's inspiring for people to see that journey. They want to go along the journey with you. They want to be a part of it. So when you're at your starting point, that's the best place to start, because guess what? That's relatable. Where I am today is not as relatable as when I first started and I was working 3 jobs. That was relatable. When I was not in the best shape of my life and I needed tools, I needed resources, I needed support, I needed to get results, that's when I was relatable. So people want to see the journey. So sharing it from the get-go is the best way to do that. Like I said, you don't need to be an expert on social media. I didn't even have Instagram when I started, and I definitely only used social media for like I posted funny memes, or I would like get tagged in family photos and untag myself. It was not like this. Maybe I would stalk the occasional person. So when I started, I was nervous about that, but I was given all the tools and resources. Like, how do I share? What kind of things do I post? We're going to help you with all that. We're going to help you build your social media. We're going to help you get more comfortable sharing your journey. We're going to help you with everything. You'll get a step-by-step training, a checklist that literally walks you through with videos, how to open up your business, how to make your first post, how to get your first group started. We're going to give you all the things. And if you're somebody that's just wanting to do this, part-time to begin with on the side, guess what? We have groups that we run, and you can just focus on yourself, sharing your journey, invite people, and then they can join our group. You don't have to do all the work of starting your own group, running this, doing that. So if that's something you're worried about, don't. Like, everything is already in place for you. You can just plug your people in and continue working on yourself and support them. Again, so obviously you need to commit to a program. You need to get results. You need to fall in love with your journey and our programs and products, or else, I would never tell you to go share something and sell something that you don't love. Like, if I don't like something, I'm not going to get on and start telling everybody else to do it. Or I'm not going to be like, you should do this awesome workout program. Like, I got bomb results and I never even finished a program. So you need to fall in love with it. You need to get results. And we have so many different programs to offer. There's low impact, high impact, 20-minute, 30-minute, weightlifting, cardio, yoga, kickboxing, ballet, like everything you could imagine. There's even live workout classes if you want that gym workout class feel. There's literally everything you could imagine to find success and never get bored. Like 5 years later, I still have only repeated a couple programs because I loved them, but I haven't even done all of the programs we have in 5 years because there's so many to offer. So most of you guys already have a package, but if you don't, this is what they look like. You get access to your workouts, you get access to the nutrition programs. Like I said, there's over 700 different workouts to choose from. It's all online library, so you can get on your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever device you want, stream it to your TV and access the workouts from anywhere, whether you have Wi-Fi or not, which is awesome. You get the nutrition programs, which are incredible. I just posted a high protein bagel recipe that was so good. It's like 3 ingredients, and I got it from our nutrition library. There's videos to walk you through cooking it. There's recipe cards. The meal plans are customized to you and your body and your goals. You also get the portion control containers, which is what's really helped me learn how to, build a lifestyle with eating, learn my portions, get the right amounts, eat enough food, all those things. You get a month's supply of superfood shake or pre and post workout. You get to try, so you can actually see what the things are like. You also get some resistance loops equipment right now. So that package is 160, and then the deluxe comes with both the supplements, and that's 220 right now. And you guys, this is such a freaking steal. Oh my gosh. Like I was like, you're kidding me. I've ran multiple of my own businesses since I was a child. Like I had my own jewelry business, I had my own pedicure business, multiple things. I had my own consignment business. I will tell you, I spent hundreds of dollars getting my business going. You guess what? You don't even spend anything extra. All you're doing is investing in yourself. If you were to just be a client, you would make the same purchase, your investment in yourself. There's no added cost to become a coach. So why the heck would you not? You actually get a 25% off discount when you're a coach. So there's like nothing to lose, so much to gain. You get access to all of that for an entire year. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're like, all right, I'm nervous, I don't know if this is going to work, because that was me. I'm like, I'm a college athlete, 30-minute home workouts, probably not going to get me results. And then I got my ass humbled real fast. But there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So I was like, worst case scenario, I do it, I don't like it, I'll return it, get my money back. Like I'm not here to make people waste their money, because I did that on so many things. I bought workouts, I bought supplements like fat burners and tea detoxes and all these things that didn't work for me and wasted so much money. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to help you fall in love with your journey and get results. So these packages are going to give you everything that you need to be successful on your journey. All right. So that's everything I have. I want you guys to just think about like where, look at imagine your life 5 years from now. If you said yes to this, what do you want it to be like? Where do you want to be living? What kind of, job do you want to have? What type of passion do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? What type of purpose do you want to feel? Do you want to feel like you're really truly making an impact on the world? Do you want to have control over your time, your finances? Do you want to have control over your mindset with nutrition, your results, your body? What is it that you want out of your life in the next 5 years? And can this opportunity be something that helps you get there? That's the question you need to ask, right? So if you're not signed up with the package yet, just reach out to whoever invited you here and we'll help you get signed up. If you are, guess what? You don't have to pay for anything extra. You literally just get switched over to coach status. We can get you plugged into our new coach mentorship that's starting next week on Monday, actually tomorrow. We have weekly team calls that you can get on where we have guest speakers. We go over different topics. We help you with mindset, with social media, with creating systems, with emailing, with everything. We help you with everything. Okay. We're here to help you, mentor you, and give you results in fitness, in life, in business, all the things. So I'm going to open it up really fast. If anybody has any questions that you want to ask, feel free. Now is a great time to ask those. How do I get back to the Zoom? Guys, I'm lost. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording for now, just so that it's not super long for the people that we send it out to.